there so that okay. Can you go to that component? Error during the include, it is showing the partner. Can you go to that component partner? Can you go to the page? Yeah, and copy the component. Can you go to the page? Fifth tab. Fifth tab. Yeah, fifth tab.
Actually,
fifth tab.
దీంట్లో చేస్తున్నాను CRHTలో.
ఓకే.
జనరల్గా
ఏమైతుందంటే సింటాక్స్ ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది అనమాట. మీరు ఆ పాత్రలోకి వెళ్తే మనము సింటాక్స్ ఎర్రర్ ఏంటి అనేదాన్ని మనం అబ్జర్వ్ చేయొచ్చు అనమాట. అది పేజీలోకి వెళ్ళండి, 5వ ట్యాబ్లోకి వెళ్ళి పేజీలో ఏది ఉందో చూడండి పాత్.
సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ పేజ్లో ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి?
మీరు పైన ట్యాబ్స్ కనిపిస్తున్నాయి కదా, అంటే నీ పేజెస్ ఫస్ట్ జీమెయిల్, మళ్ళీ డెవలపింగ్, అట్లా 5వ ట్యాబ్లో ఇవ్వండి అంటున్నా.
ఓకే,
5th ట్యాబ్లో ఇవ్వండి. వెళ్తున్నా. ఓకే, దీంట్లో మీరు రాలేదంటున్నారా? ఇది మీ టెంప్లెటేనా? ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు రీఫ్రెష్ చేయండి ఒకసారి. ఓకే, ఈ పాత్రలో ఇవ్వండి. ఈ పాత్రలో యాప్స్, ట్రైనింగ్, కాంపోనెంట్స్, పేజ్, కంటెంట్ పేజ్, CRXD లైట్. కరెక్ట్. ఇక్కడ మీరు చేంజెస్ చేసినారే, జావా చేంజెస్ చేశారు కదా, ఒకసారి మీరు కంటెంట్ పేజ్లో JCR కంటెంట్ క్లిక్ చేయండి. టెంప్లెట్స్ కింద కంటెంట్ పేజ్ ఉంది కదా, కంటెంట్ పేజ్లో JCR కంటెంట్ క్లిక్ చేయండి. ఓకే, క్లిక్ చేయండి. క్లిక్ చేస్తే రైట్ సైడ్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ వస్తాయి. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ట్రైనింగ్, కాంపోనెంట్స్, పేజ్, కంటెంట్ పేజ్. ఓకే, సైట్ అడ్మిన్ లేకపోతే ఒక కొత్త పేజ్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. ఈ టెంప్లెట్ యూజ్ చేసి నీ కంటెంట్ పేజ్ టెంప్లెట్ యూజ్ చేసి ఒక కొత్త పేజ్ క్రియేట్ చేయి.
ఇందులో కొత్త
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ కాదు. అప్పుడు ఏదైనా పేజ్ క్రియేట్ చేయి.
క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను. ప్రోడక్ట్స్లో ఇది క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను.
ఓకే, అది రామోస్ పేజ్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి.
చేస్తున్నాను. ఓకే, ఇది క్లాస్ అయిపోయాక
ఓకే. కెన్ యూ గివ్ ప్రెజెంటర్ బ్యాక్ టు మీ?
How to do it? I don't know. This is my first time.
Yeah. Right click on my name. Beside my name, some arrow mark is there, where you can see the presenter, make presenter option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now. Yeah. Today we are going to discuss the CSS and the JS files, how we can place the CSS and JS files in CQ file. Yeah, actually in CQ file, client lips feature is there. With the help of the client library folder, generally we are going to apply the CSS and JS files to our website. And now today we are going to create one client lib folder where we can maintain the CSS and JS files. Yesterday we have created one component and one template, and also a simple component having the dialog. How the dialog values are accessed with the help of the property synthesizer object. There we are going to access the dialog values. Generally, the dialog values are stored under the content level. Yeah, okay. Now today we are going to discuss the client tips feature. How we can go, how we are going to create the client tips, and how we can to maintain the CSS and JS under the client lib folder. How we can import those client libs into our page. These things, these are all things we are going to discuss. Yeah. Yeah. First of all, yeah, okay. I'm going to create a client lib folder under my project. Create node. Give it name as the client lib. You can give name whatever it may be. For different for easy identifying, I'm going to give the name as client libs. Here the node type as a client library folder. CQ client library folder. You click on OK. Save. Under client libs folder, I'm going to create two normal folders. One for CSS files and one for JS files. One for JS files. And also I am going to create two more text files. One for CSS, css.txt. One more for JS, js.txt. Okay. Yeah, under CSS, I'm going to create the two files. One.css. One more is 2.css. 2.css. Okay. In one CSS, I'm going to write the CSS. For H1, I'm going to apply color as a red. In 2.css, I'm going to apply green color for H2. Okay, in this way, two sample CSS I have created under the CSS folder. Okay, those CSS files need to include in CSS.txt. What files are included in CSS.txt? Those files are loaded into the website. So that I'm going to include those files. First of all, for better understanding where our CSS files are located, CSS folder, so that I'm going just for basic understanding thing. This is the comment one. Base CSS means that all CSS files are stored under the CSS folder. 1.css, 2.css. Yeah, okay. Now the CSS files are ready. Now we are going to use these client libs in our web page. So that to client libs I have given one name for our custom created client libs. Categories. With the help of the categories only, generally we are going to access the client libs into our page. Fine. I'm giving the category name as a training to the client lips. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, this is my home page. Home page. Yeah, here I'm giving some text in H1 tag. Yeah, okay, generally H1 tag need to display in red color, H2 tag need to display in green color. Yeah, okay, now I'm going to open the site admin. Yesterday I have created some pages with the help of home page training template. Yeah, it's a home page. Yeah. Now the client libs are not included in the template component, so that the text is displayed as normal. Those CSS are not applied to this one. Yeah. Now I'm going to include my CSS into my home page component. CQ include client lib. CSS. Suppose if you want to apply only CSS, that time we'll give here as a CSS. Suppose if you want to apply JSS, instead of CSS, you are giving the JS. Suppose if you want to include both, that time we are giving the categories. Categories. Like that. Whenever we are giving the categories, that time both CSS and JS files are loaded into the page. Did you observe the H1 tag displayed as a red color, the H2 tag displayed as a green color? Yeah, suppose if I want to remove 2.css file from css.txt and observe the thing, that time the 2.css file is not loaded. Yeah, because of caching again. Here you can observe the HO tag, the green color is not applied. Why means you removed 2.css file from the css.txt. Yeah, and also when we include 2.txt, 2.css file, one more thing you need to know what happened. Actually, here you are going to create two individual files. Finally, you are combining all files into one css.txt file. Actually, whenever you include the client list in homepage.jsp, that time it will generate one single file that is having all CSS files what you mentioned in the css.txt. Yeah, one thing you can observe before you are including only one CSS file. Here only you are having only color as red. Yeah, now you are including two CSS files in css.txt. Again you will observe the thing. Now the two files are merged into one single file. Yeah, now the green color is getting. Yeah, observe the client list.css. Now you are getting the two files are merged into one single file. Actually, in client libs, you can create any number of files under CSS, but whenever you include those CSS files in css.txt, then only the files are loaded into the page. Other, suppose if you didn't mention the CSS file name in css.txt, that time it is not loaded. Yeah, this is the for CSS thing. Yes, same as now I'm going to create one simple JS files, one simple JS file, simple.js. Yeah, here simply I'm going to give one alert, just checking whether my JS file is loaded or not. Yeah, alert. JS loaded from client tabs. Yeah, in code, in home page, I am giving the category so that both CSS and JS files are loaded. That JS is not loaded. Why means you didn't include the JS file in js.txt. So that open the js.txt for better understanding. Generally, the base folder as JS, that is its comment one, simple.js. Second, I will see. did you observe? Actually, I have created one simple function in JS file. JS file in homepage.jsp. Generally, I am going to make a call to that JS file because here in this JSP simple method is not there in JavaScript. Just that method functionality is coded in the simple.js file. Now the JS file is included into the js.txt. In homepage.js with the help of the categories, we are loading the CSS and JS files. Suppose if you want to load only CSS file, that time you can give CSS instead of categories and refresh the page. That time the JS didn't load into the page. Okay. Suppose if you want to load only the JS files, not CSS, you can give the JS instead of that. Yeah, only the JS is loaded, the CSS files are not loaded, so that the color not applied to this. Whenever you want to load both, that time you can give the categories. Whenever you give the categories, that time both CSS and JS files are loaded into the page. Yeah, in this way, the JS also loaded. In backend, you are seeing the colors are also applied. Yeah, generally in this way, you can create the client list folder in the CQ file. What is the purpose of client list folder means where you can store all CSS and JS related files. Once the client lists are ready, by using the CQ folder include client lib, you can include the client list folder into your JSP. If you want to include in any JSP with the help of this syntax. Here, what is the purpose of css.txt, js.txt means you have to mention the you have to mention the JS files or CSS files what are going to load into the page. Those CSS and JS files are listed out into these text files. You can create hundreds of JS files. Finally, whenever you are including the JS.txt, it will merge inside and the merging file is loaded into the page. Yeah, this is the advantage of the client list one. Anyone having any doubt or otherwise we'll go out another concept.
I have a question.
Yeah, tell me.
So if there are some hundreds of JS and if you don't want to include some of the JS into this module, so how to do that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it means the JS folder is having 100 JS files. In that only you want to load only 50 JS files. That is your question?
Yeah, only 50 JS files and other 50 how to. I want to include other 50 also, but okay. Yeah, what you said is like if there is 100 JS files, if you want to include only 50, you can put those 50 into this txt file. That's fine. But in some scenarios where you don't want to put it in JS in this txt file, right? Some maybe because of some issue or something. So how to avoid those kind of things? Do you got my question? Hello?
Yeah, are you able to hear me?
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, yesterday we had created one component that is having the dialog only. Now today we are going to create the design dialog also. But you need to know when we are going to create the dialog, when we are going to create the design dialog. First of all, what is the purpose of the design dialog? Suppose you have 100 pages are there in your website. The logo is common for example, the logo is common for all 100 pages. Suppose if you make change, if you make the logo, if you make change the logo image in one page, it is going to reflect in the remaining 99 pages also. Yeah, for this thing generally you can use the design dialog. The design dialog values are global. If you make the change in one page, the change is affected to remaining pages also. That is the purpose of the design dialog. Actually, suppose if you want to create the design dialog, right click on that, create dialog. You need to give the design underscore dialog. The label as you need to give the design underscore dialog. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to create the logo because this is the employee component. Every employee having the same company logo. So that I'm going to create the design dialog under the employee component. Here tab 1. Under the tab 1 I'm going to create the widget collection because the widget collection having the collection of widgets. So that I'm giving the widget collection as the first one. CQ widget collection. Under CQ widget collection, I am going to create one more widget. That is the company logo. Company logo. Here that is. I am going to take company logo. Yeah, this is the path field because where I am going to choose the company logo image. X type. Name. X type name. Yeah, name as I am giving as a logo. X type you can give as the path field. Suppose if you don't know how you can create the design dialog, that time under the lips folder, the foundation it is having all library folders. You can see what different types of extracts are also there. Those information also we can see under the lips folder. Okay. Here you can give, and also you can give the field label also. Field label. Company logo. Yeah, okay. Now the design dialog is ready. Yeah, the generally the dialog values are going to edit in the edit mode. Suppose if you want to edit the design dialog, the design dialog values are generally edit in the design mode only. Presently now you are in edit mode, so that I am going to shift to design mode. In edit mode, generally you are going to take the dialog values. In design mode, generally you are going to take the design dialog values. With the help of the sidekick, you can switch from one mode to another mode. Yeah. Now you are in the edit mode. I am going to the design mode. Yeah, in design of EMP, our component name is EMP, so that the design of EMP. Whenever you are edit, here you are getting the company logo. Yeah, I'm giving one simple logo, and the backend you have to write the code for that. Because you didn't write the code to display to rendering the company logo information. Yeah, under assets having all images. Yeah, office building. Yeah, okay. We didn't write the logic so that the office building image is not displayed. Yeah, I'm going to write the. Yeah, you can write here the image src equal to. Yeah, design dialog values. We are going to display design dialog values with the help of current style. Coming to dialogs, we are going to use the properties. Yeah, these two we need to remember. For dialogs, we are used the properties object. For design dialog, we are used the current style attribute. Why we are using the current style for design dialog means the design dialog values are stored under the ETC design level. I will show you where the design dialog value will be stored. Refresh the page and observe the thing. Our the design dialog image is displayed or not. Here did you say that this is the company logo in design dialog. Actually, the design dialog values are stored under the ETC designs. ETC designs. Yeah, we didn't mention any design page to our website, so that by default our design dialog values are stored under the default design page. Yeah, this is my template name for EMP. Here you can see the logo one. As it means the dialog values are stored under the content folder. Content, home page, JCR content for EMP. Yeah, these name and URL are the dialog values. Logo value is the design dialog values. So that the design dialog values are stored under the ETC design level, dialog values are stored in the content level. Suppose you can observe in some other page also. Yeah, I'm opening some other home page. Here I'm going to drag and drop my EMP component. Yeah, my EMP component. 2 employee components are there. Just I'm observing what is the name of my component. Yeah, I'm removing the JS file. Every time it is showing some alert. Here you can see here the design dialog value is not configured. Not configured also, that is coming because why means it is one where and the design dialog values are shared among all files. Suppose if I am opening another page and again the design dialog component is going to drag and drop. In this page also generally we will get the design dialog logo. Suppose if I change the design dialog value here, it is going to affect in other pages also. Here now, suppose if I am going to change the company logo, then again I am going to the design dialog, design mode, edit. Here I am going to change another one, target. Yeah, here my company logo will be changed, and observe other pages also. Other pages also, that logo will be changed. This is the advantage of design dialog. Suppose if you make change in one page, that change will affect the remaining pages. That time generally we are going to use the design dialog value. Design dialog values are stored under the ETC design level. Under the ETC design level, here you can see now the target image will be stored. So those design dialog values are displayed with the help of the current style attribute. Yeah, and this is the advantage of the design dialog. Yeah, anyone having any doubt? Anyone having any doubt with the design dialog? Why the design dialog? When we are going to create the dialog and design dialog? Yeah, because these two are very, very important. These are the very basic things. We need to know when we'll use design dialog and when we are going to use the dialog. These two things are very important. Anyone having any doubt? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Today we are discussed how we are going to maintain the CSS and JS files in client libs, and also we are going to create the design dialog. These two things are discussed in today's class. In tomorrow class, we can discuss some other concepts. Yeah, okay. Here I need to tell one thing. Yeah, because we didn't create any design page to our website, so that all design dialog values are stored under the default level. Suppose if I am going to create my custom design page, that time I go to the tools page. Under the tools page, left side design section is there. Design. Here I am going to create one design page to my project training. With the help of the design page template, this is the default template. With the help of the default template, I am going to create the design page. Here now I have created the design page. That page I need to assign home page. Designs. Yeah, training is the my custom designed page. Yeah, okay, select. This is the home page. Here I am going to get, this is the my project root page. Under project root page, this is the CQ design part. Okay. Exactly, I don't know what is the property name, so that I copied from the geometrics. CQ design path. That property I applied here. Okay. Instead of geometrics training. Yeah, in this way, I'm going to attach my custom design page to my website root page. Whenever my website root page having that property, that time all design dialog values are stored under that only. Yeah, you can observe now. Initially the training page, initially the training doesn't have any the design dialog values. Whenever you refresh your page and observe the thing. Now the design dialog values are home page. Yeah. Here you can see. Home page. Assets, geometrics, icons, French. Yeah, okay. Now you can see my design dialog values are stored under the my custom designed page, EMP. Yeah, you can see This time the design dialog values are stored, not stored in the default page. Why means we have created the training page. The training page is attached to home page, CQ home page with the help of CQ colon design path property, so that all design dialog values are stored under that path only. And also generally you are going to maintain all designs under your design page only. Actually, before we are going to create the client labs under training folder. Actually, this folder is need to maintain under the design page. It is the coding standard. All client tips are maintained under your design page, not here. If you can create here also, but that is the standard. All CSS and JS files stored under your design page only. For better understanding, suppose if anyone new to your project, you can simply know all designs, all CSS and JS files are stored under your website design page. For better understanding, we can maintain all client tips under your design page. Yeah, today class we are going to end. Tomorrow we can discuss some other concepts. Yeah, meanwhile, if you have any doubts, tell me.
This is Murli. Actually, I have a question. Like, this is my first class.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
how many days this course is? Like, is this 1 month or 45 days? How many days exactly it is?
Yeah, actually, so many concepts are there. In 2 weeks, actually, it will take around 20 hours to complete all concepts. For basic thing, 10 hours is enough. Means basic thing means you have to perfect in component creation, template creation, dialog creation, client leads, replication. These concepts are very important.
Okay. So this is totally
Yeah,
like 20 hours training program.
Yeah, 20 hours.
And I have a question like,
please
please
okay.
go. Yeah, please go.
First 10 hours are very important, because whenever you are perfecting the basic concepts, means the template and component creation, these two are very important, because wherever you can go, site build upon the components and templates only. Because the coding is common in every project, whatever it is. Suppose if you use CQ or Java or .NET, whatever it may be, code is common. But coming to the CQ5, every site is based upon the components and templates, so that whenever we are perfecting the components and templates, other things are so easy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So that my suggestion is you have to practice the first 10 days concepts. Whenever you are getting the perfection in those concepts, then you can easily handle with CQ server.
Okay. And what are the technologies we should be familiar with to learn?
Yeah, actually, HTML, JSP, and Java. Whenever you are good in those concepts, it is so easy.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever we are good at Java and JSP, then it is so easy.
Okay.
And also you can learn JSP. Yeah, JSTL tags are also very important, because in code we didn't write any JSP code. With the help of the JSTL tags only, you are going to display all values. JSTL tags like C:, for each, C:, out, C:, if. Those JSTL tags generally we are going to use in the components.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me, you are asking one more thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up the environment in my machine. So can you please share me the
actually you can ask Randir for CQ5 software. It is like executable jar file. You can ask the jar and the license file. Whenever in your system those two things are available. Just simply double click on the jar file. Now the environment is ready.
Okay. Okay, so when you click on the jar file, it will create you some folder. From that folder, you need to list. You can please show me.
Yeah, actually, whenever you run the jar file, at that time CRS Kickstart folder will be created.
Okay.
Yeah, that time automatically the CQ server will be on.
Okay, so there is no need to deploy it in any application server or something like that. Right?
Yeah, no need to deploy because the CQ by default it is having the application server, so that no need to deploy the CQ server into any application server like Camcat and some other servers.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone having any other
Also,
doubts?
can you please share your contact number?
Yeah. Okay, sure. I will share the chat window. Yeah, I'm unable to open the chat window. My phone number is 90000. Yeah, okay, it is okay. Yeah, ping my number in the chat window.
Okay, is this Indian number?
Yeah, Indian number.
Okay.
Yeah, all are from Telugu or any other language also?
Telugu.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, no problem.
Yeah, and Bharat, can you send me?
Bharat, can you send the
recording
class starting?
Yeah, నాకు I need email IDs కావాలి అందరివి.
Okay.
ఈమెయిల్ ఐడీస్ షేర్ చేయండి. అంతేకాకుండా మనము ఇది వాట్సాప్ లో ఒక గ్రూప్ క్రియేట్ చేయండి. గ్రూప్ క్రియేట్ చేసి మనలో ఉంటే మనకి డౌట్స్ అడిగినప్పుడు అందరికీ తెలుస్తాయి, యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ యు నో ద సొల్యూషన్ ఆల్సో.
Okay.
Yeah, okay na? I'm going to end the today class. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Murli, someone showing one error at the starting of the time. Murli, are you showing something like sidekick is not coming like that?
I think it is Swaroop, I guess. Swaroop.
Yeah. Swaroop, do you have మీరు షేర్ చేస్తారా అండి? అదేదో ఎర్రర్ అన్నారు కదా, నేను ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు గివ్ ప్రెజెంటర్ టు యూ. స్వరూప్, మీ సిస్టమ్ షేర్ చేయండి.
రామకృష్ణ గారు, మీరు జార్ ఫైల్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేయగలుగుతారా?
అదే ఒకవేళ రణబీర్ అంటే రణబీర్ దగ్గర జనరల్ గా ఉంటుంది అనమాట, నా దగ్గర ఉండదు జార్ ఫైల్. ఒకవేళ రణబీర్ లేకపోతే నాకు చెప్పండి, నేను చెప్తానండి రణబీర్కి. అంటే అతని దగ్గరే ఉంటుంది అనమాట. అట్లా అది కంటెంట్ ఓపెన్ చేయరా? చెప్పండి.
జార్ ఫైల్ ఉంటే ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకుంటే త్వరగా అర్థమవుతుంది.
కరెక్ట్. మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశారో దెన్ ఓన్లీ యువర్ గోయింగ్ టు పర్ఫెక్షన్. అదర్వైజ్ ఎట్లంటే ఇది టూల్ అన్నమాట, మనం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసే కొద్దీ మనకి వస్తుంది, కానీ ఊరికే చూడడం వల్ల అయితే రాదనమాట.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
స్వరూప్, అది ఓపెన్ చేస్తారా సిఆర్ఎక్జీ లైట్?